She sure didn't like the dark nigga.
Man,
Dark nigga.
man. Even though you gonna make it into Wakanda.
Hell yeah, I'm making it into Wakanda.
Wakanda. Forever.
Your phone.
Crapped out.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Dang it.
You put on there with 3% and ain't surprised.
No,
Huh?
I'm not surprised.
What was
But I'm
What you say?
surprised
What-
because I
what-
forgot. Like, I was
where-
so, like, into the...
I'm not referring to you. Can I just like die?
I was about to say, I'll go sleep right now.
And I was like, can I go to bed? Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, you were talking about doubting yourself and like not.
Okay, yeah, I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I was listening to the sermon.
Okay, I was talking about just like the moment that I had last night and just how ashamed I was at myself for not being as brave as my art's telling me to be, and like what it deserves me to be. Like there's no reason I should have any type of doubt at all in regards to my creativity. Like, it's looking me right back in the face like, nigga, for real? And for some reason I forget. And I'm just like, damn, like, is it really? And it's like, nigga, like, for real? And then last night, I don't know, it just really like slapped me in the face. Like, it just like shook me. Like, and I'm saying like my album is 22 tracks. And these are just 8. And 2 of them aren't even on the album. And these are just instrumentals. Just instrumental. You know? And I'm like having an experience, like really like vibing and enjoying this shit so much. I'm just like, this shit is hard as fuck. Like, what the fuck? You know? Like, and, you know, it's just like desire without doubt. Like, that's that. What is that, the intro to Powerpuff Girls? I'm like, Chemical X. Like, that's the Chemical X. Like, desire without doubt. Like, I mean, because it's so easy, just like, okay, I want this. And then you sit there just like, well, how do I get it? What about this? What about this? What about this? Nope. Nope. Cut that out. Just boom. It's the hardest fucking thing to do because it's so natural, right?
Yeah.
To think about the obstacles and to think, you know, it's like,
yeah. I like, I often think about what's going on with me, and I mean, I think that we can say that I've proven my skill. I think that we can put that out there. It's like, it's been proven. But I'm so locked. And it's crazy because I'm such a hypocrite. I'm such a hypocrite with this because I'll tell someone to cut that out in a second. but I'm so locked in this cube that as a child I was never able. Okay, here we go. I was never able to break out of. I'm still locked in this world of insecurity.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with my musical prowess.
Mm-hmm.
It has everything to do with my physical appearance, my character flaws,
Quote unquote.
quote unquote. But mainly because there is this fear in me that has been realized numerous times. I'll always be that black fat boy. Doesn't matter what I do. I'll always be that black fat boy with titties. You know what I'm saying? It just, I literally to this day, I'll be sitting there going hard in the paint. I mean, making great work.
Yeah.
And then I'll look down. You know what I'm saying? And
Damn.
and that just, it's like,
Yeah.
it literally shatters everything. I mean, at the drop of a dime, it could shatter it all. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess I'm okay. But
Yeah.
when I go outside, because whoever I'm talking to, as they see me walking up, they're already seeing what I think makes me ugly.
Yeah.
You know, and they're already calculating that, and they believe it too. Yeah, and then I show them the music. It's like, oh yeah, well this is dope, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to date you. That doesn't mean that I want to hang out with you. That doesn't mean I'm gonna invite you to the pool parties or whatever we doing, because you're not gonna look good in the picture, even though you're remarkable. You're not gonna fit in. And when I'm talking to the me's out there, it's like, man, you fire, you flame, you look good, you cool. Yeah. Don't worry. These niggas, they're not gonna matter. Where you're going, where your skill will take you, they'll be trying to get in on the guest list. It's like they'll be trying to get all dolled up for things that you are going to wear sweatpants to, just so they can try to have a shot to get in the door to watch you do whatever you came there to do. Yeah. I'll give people this pep talk, and I'll believe it. But I'm still, in my mind, locked in that little box that many people have contributed to in creating this combination that I just haven't figured out how to crack. And every once in a while, it's like, it's kind of like being in solitary confinement, and then they come and they open up the slot to, give you information or a book or something like that. Every once in a while, the slot will open up and I'll get something. And as I'm receiving something, I'll yell out, nigga, I'm dope, man. You can't do this, man. I did this in my room by myself, man. Yeah. What you mean? But then that slot will close and it's just all muted. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. And you can say, like, for example, now, I mean, what I've done, I think, is admirable. It's like you go from, and I've probably told anybody who would listen that I thought could benefit from it. It's like you go from a size 64 waist to a size 46, 48 waist. That's crazy. Yeah. That's great. But you know what's funny? The only people that know this are the people that were around you when you were a size 64 waist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a size 46, 48 to anybody I see.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still fat.
Yeah.
I'm still disgusted. I'm still lazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still whatever these idiots attribute to being overweight.
Mm-hmm.
Mindless niggas. You know. And if you see, like, there's this guy that I follow on Instagram. I think his first name is, it's Danny Gets Fit.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a page, Obese to Beast. He is completely,
Yeah,
I know, right? It was good. It was cute. He has this whole entire campaign where he travels. He encourages personal trainer, helps people with meal preparations and all that. But when you see him, he lost so much weight that he had to have surgery to remove the excess skin.
Yeah.
So he still, even though he's ripper than most, healthier than most, will still, like, it still is scarred there. It's still a thing. It still says that at one point in his life, he was imperfect. And because of that one point, he'll always be reminded. It's like the mental exercise, like the effort that it takes to still pose with your shirt off. To be proud of the loss and proud of the gains while still being reminded that at one point. And even though all this work you put forth, you still won't look like the nigga that didn't have that issue to begin with. And so that's kind of where I get, like, where I'm at. Not kind of, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, I want to believe, yo, you're dope. You're amazing. But it's that full package that I feel like I lack. And that to some degree, I will always lack. That hinders my confidence in the moment. Like, there was one day, we were all sitting in the car. It was me, King, and Demas. No. We were sitting at Denny's, not in the car. Do you remember I used to go to Denny's with King and Demas, and we used to play tabletop games all the time?
I think
all
so.
night. I showed them something because I would always show them a little bit more, because as a boss, as a label head, as the leader, it's in my mind that you always want to keep, I mean, that's Sun Tzu, like, you always want to keep your troops motivated. You always want to keep your band of brothers motivated. So I thought that showing them that I was getting stronger, right, still creating, even though I don't feel good, even though maybe the busted laptop we using is breaking down, you know, even though we lost all these songs, all this memory, all this data. So I would show them things to keep that connection. So it's like, I'm working, I need y'all to work. Right. Well, there was one day I showed them something and it was great. And King Demas was definitely like, yo, this is dope, this is awesome. And King was holding back, and his statement was, you know, I don't need to be making his head bigger than what it is. I don't need any of this going to your head. And I had to check him, because I mean, people don't understand. They only come to the conclusions they come to based off of what evidence their eyes can see. See, that's a whole nother thing. That's a thing I don't think that people touch on too often. It's like, yeah, do you not know that all the information could literally be laid out in front of you, but whether or not you have the capacity to see it is a thing. You could have this misconception just purely based upon your lack of being able to see.
Yeah.
So I don't like, once again, that space.
Mm-hmm.
That was offensive, but I'm like, are you sure? Yeah, I gave him that space, and I let him know that is something you ain't gonna ever have to worry about with me.
Yeah.
Because I say the worst things to myself. I have the worst struggle with myself. If I ever said anything that was in a way of pushing you and you felt like it was too much, just imagine then how I give myself pep talks.
Yeah.
I'm not in the room like, come on, man,
No.
yeah, yesterday was a rough day, so I
No.
guess you can rest. I'm sitting there literally only getting 3 hours of sleep, and I'm feeling guilty.
Yeah.
Because I gotta take those 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And it ain't even really sleep. Because my mind is so troubled. I literally go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up. Then I look at the clock. It's like, damn. I gotta face the day. So I was like, yo, man, please.
Starting a new day.
Oh my God.
I hate starting a new day.
Man, that's why I like working in the afternoons. So I like working in the afternoons, because somehow, some way, it can, like, if I got home when the sun was in the middle of the sky, and I'm leaving the house when the sun is in the middle of the sky, it can kind of feel, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Because waking up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready to be at work, like, I literally watch the sunrise. It is evident this is a new day. Yeah. Though I am grateful for a new day, a new shot to top my yesterday, to make up for the mistakes that I made yesterday in certain things, because I don't believe that every day is a new day. Please. What was
baggage?
Was it my troubles of yesterday have a part in today, so they'll tell me every day is a new day? Yeah, it's like, I don't necessarily believe that concept, but just the day period.
Yeah.
It really feels like a new day, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Again. It's like going to the gym every day. I go to a mental gym, and I never leave every day.